Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a Christmas home tour. I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. Let's jump right in and get started. Okay, so today I'm going to be starting here in our living room. This is the room that we spend the most time as a family in. We have some big statement pieces, as you can see, but for the most part, everything is pretty simple, very low maintenance. I have gotten a lot of new home decor within the last year. So my style has definitely changed since whenever my last Christmas home decor tour was, and that is why I wanted to bring you guys into my home for this season and just share with you guys the new pieces that I found and share the pieces that I did decide to keep, because in past home tours I have gotten very detailed with everything that I have in my home. I'm going to really just try to stick to the Christmas decor. So if you guys would like a very detailed home tour at some point later next year, let me know in the comment section. I would be happy to do that again once like the holiday stuff has been put away. Just going through like my main pieces, where everything was found, such as like the furniture. So we are going to start right over in this corner. I have two trees. Our main tree is a 7.5-foot Christmas tree that I purchased from Walmart. It is so beautiful. So I guess the best way to describe the color of this tree is just like a softer and more pale green color. And then I just placed the Christmas tree in this large wooden crate. So that is how we have this one set up. And then for this tree, I just stuck with neutral, easy ornaments. We just have a bunch of ball ornaments in whites and silvers and golds, champagne colors. We have some sparkly ones. On the side of our main tree, I have this tiny tree. This is something that I think was just a hand-me-down. There was not much prep work that I had to do with this. I purchased one strand of these like bigger ball type of lights, and then I just wrapped this in some bell garland. And I really do like how it turned out. Again, just very simple. It kind of has more of like a vintagey vibe to it. And then I placed that tree in this 10-gallon crock. Moving on, we have our third tree. This is one that I found on sale at Hobby Lobby. This was one that I was eyeing for so long. And I actually got this sometime in January last year for 90% off. So I want to say this is like a faux alpine Christmas tree. I may be wrong, but I really like the look of this. It's like a very pencil-y type of shape. I also really like that you can see the like faux trunk of the tree. Again, the look that I was going for was so simple and easy to achieve. So I'm so happy with how the grouping of these Christmas trees turned out. And then this Christmas tree is just sitting in another crock, and then the size of this crock is the 12-gallon size. All right, moving on to the entertainment center. So I have this little Santa Claus. This is something that has been part of our home decor for so long. It just adds an element of classicness, I think, to our decor. And then right in front of the Santa Claus, we have this little car. I think I got this from Target a couple years ago. And moving down the line here, I have this wooden Christmas tree. This is something that I purchased last year. I really like this. It's different. I love the color of it. It's got like that nice rustic vibe to it. And with all of this new wooden decor that I have been bringing into my house, I just have to worry less about things breaking and just being super fragile, both when they are being used and when they are being stored. So I really like that about a lot of the newer decor that I have brought in. And then moving to this side, I have this little faux plant that has some faux snow on it, some flocking to it. I think it's so cute. I love the like wilted look to it. I think it looks so real, and that's what I think I really love about it, is just how authentic it looks. And then sitting next to that, I have another little automobile. Again, I believe this was from Target. I have another Santa Claus. And then I was able to take a step back, and you can see how the whole entertainment center kind of came together. I like this because there are some traditional vibes to it there, and then there are also rustic elements to it. So there's kind of a combination of both. I have this wreath that I picked up last year from Home Goods. I love that it has some flocking to it, but it's not like overly flocked. I love the buffalo check ribbon and the bells and the white berries. I just think that this one is so cute. I really, really like this one. And it also does light up, but I very rarely use the light up feature. I just think it looks good on its own. And then on the top of this mirror here, I have a wooden Christmas tree and then another like little wooden sign. It just says fresh cut Christmas trees. Moving forward to this corner of the room, I just have a blanket ladder sitting in this corner. I have one blanket that is always on there, that white one in the back. I have this much more seasonal blanket right on top of there. I have this little snowman kit from Target's Hearth and Hand collection last year, I believe. And then I have a hanging basket with a little like photo prop in there. I believe I got that photo prop from Target dollar section a couple years ago. On the back side it says I've been naughty. And then I just have some faux greenery, a little like garland strand, kind of just draped. And then of course I have a strand of white string lighting. I just think that the white string lighting just gives it some twinkle. We have our little side table. Just have this one piece of Christmas decor. It says meet me under the mistletoe. It's pretty much just like a wooden block. It has some vintagey vibes to it. It's a little bit distressed, but it's very neutral and it just worked in this space. And then right over here we have our coffee table. Again, not much to it. My home decor has drastically gone down in size since I first started YouTube. And if you saw like my past home decor tours, I'm sure you guys can tell. So right over here I just have this wooden tray, and sitting on top of there I have a little wooden present that I found last year at TJ Maxx. And then I have this big arrangement of faux floral. This I found after Christmas last year. Since I found it after Christmas last year at Target, I think I only paid 60 cents per stem. So under $2 for this entire arrangement, which I think is awesome. I love this look, but it was also so simple to just stick those 3 stems right in that glass vase. And for the price, you just cannot go wrong searching those after Christmas sales. And then right in the center there, I have a Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle. So here's how this side of the room looks. It's just very cozy. I love the twinkle that Christmas brings. I love all of the string lighting. I do use string lighting a lot though, year round. And then I'm going to move on over to this part of the living room, and then we can move on to the next space. But so I have this Christmas tree. This is another donated Christmas tree. This one kind of has the same like vibe as that alpine tree that is part of my 3-tree collection behind me. Again, with this one you can just kind of see the trunk of it, which is a feature that I really love. I have the tree sitting in this 3-gallon crock. I did add the twinkle lights. I have a set of rustic looking jingle bells. I believe I got this set from Kirkland's last year. I love the brassy tones of this. Front of the crock, I have a little bundle of birch logs. This I found at an antique store. And then right over here, I have a brown crock that I found at an antique store with a little dark green faux Christmas tree that I picked up at TJ Maxx last year, I believe. And then on the side here, I have this little North Pole wooden arrangement. This I picked up from TJ Maxx last year, and I absolutely love this. I think it's so cute and timeless, classic. Again, it's not fragile. I don't have to worry about it breaking really. This is definitely something that I would consider like an heirloom piece. That is another reason why I love these wooden pieces. I think that they can be handed down so effortlessly from generation to generation. They just have that timeless look to them. And then I just stuck another crock with another mini tree inside of it right on that wooden arrangement. This little mini crock I found at an antique store, and then the little Christmas tree I've had for a while. I want to say I purchased that from Michael's. I'm thinking that having some Christmas or winter wall pieces right in these 2 areas would be nice, but that is definitely something I'll wait for. Probably after Christmas this year, I'll start looking for that. I think my favorite part of my entire Christmas decor, this collection, are these 3 trees. I have taken so many pictures of my kids in front of the 3 trees, especially kind of cozied up on this little accent chair. These 3 trees alone light up the room so nicely at night. All right, moving on from the living room here into our kitchen. For here in the kitchen, I was just going for a very clean and simple look. So there's really not much to share. I have these little plug-in light up Christmas trees on both sides of my cutting board collection. Both of these trees I found at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx last year, and they're still going strong. I really like them. They are LED. These are probably the only LED Christmas trees that I own. They give our kitchen a little bit of coziness and light. I do also have a little plug-in Santa Claus nightlight. And then moving over to this corner, I just have a very simple wooden Christmas tree right over here. I have a little mirror here, which doesn't give me too much space to do much with, but I do like to add like a seasonal pop in this spot. But then right above this little mirror shelf, this farm fresh Christmas tree little sign. Next up, I have this little ledge overhang that hangs above our basement. Down here we have some pops of Christmas. So in my little chippy vase here, I have some greenery. This has a little sparkle to it, but it's not too loud or crazy like in past years that I've done. And then I have a wooden snowman, a Simply Blessed sign, and a wooden Santa Claus. The wooden snowman I picked up last year from HomeGoods, and then the wooden Santa Claus I've had for a while. And then in this chippy vase, I have some super droopy faux floral stems. I love that they hang over like this. I think it just gives off such a unique and different feel. I have some lights that are in the back there to kind of light up this spot and draw your eye to this ledge. And then I have this beautiful garland that I found last year at TJ Maxx. It's so lifelike. I just love how it hangs. It's so easy to work with. It's not stiff. It's very flexible and movable. So I just hung this up with some jute. I added some lights and popped a bow right in the middle there, and I just think that this gives off such a cute look. But previous years I used to like string garland, really sparkly tinsel garland around each of the like loops, and that was really pretty, but it was a lot. It got to the point where you could barely even see the wood underneath that tinsel garland. So this is just a much cleaner, fresher look, and I love it's so cozy. All right, and then moving on from the kitchen into the dining room, here is a quick scan of this room. So the theme for this room, again, simple, you guys know, but simple and bright is what I wanted to kind of keep in mind when working on this room. This is the first room that you see when you walk into our house. I think it's just the perfect amount of Christmas and cozy and twinkle and all things winter. This is like much more of a wintry type of room just because of the colors, I think. So we are going to start right over here where our front door is. Normally we have a mirror here. I did take that mirror down for the first time since we moved in, and I replaced it with some Christmas decor. So on the top here I have this Jingle Bell Lane. This is a large metal sign that I found from Walmart last year, and then right below that I have this little wooden sign that reads "The stockings were hung." This sign I found at the Target dollar section 2 years ago, I think. And then I have a few things hanging on this. So I have two like creamy white colored stockings. I love all of the texture. And then in between there, I have a little mistletoe arrangement that I found last year at the Hearth and Hand collection with Target. I have a little wooden ornament, again, that I found at Walmart last year. It has like a stamped vintage look to it. And then right behind that ornament, I have a large collection of jingle bells. These jingle bells were purchased as a set from Walmart. I love these. They have some really like vintage vibes to them, just because of how distressed they look. But they were just from Walmart, and I think these were like $8. So very affordable, and I just love the warmth that they give this area. I have a little bench that I picked up from Kirkland's with 2 throw pillows and a throw blanket. Now, moving on to this corner. So right on the top here, I have some garland, and then I have like a little wicker wooden bird with a really cute hat. Moving down, I have this wooden candy cane sign. This has like very vintage looks to it, but this was found last year at TJ Maxx. And then this little mason jar, it lights up, but it's on a timer. So right now it's not lit up. Continuing down, I have 2 Magnolia Farms little metal buckets here, and I just filled both of those with some faux snowballs that I think I found at the Target dollar section a couple years ago. I know they have them at TJ Maxx now, and I know you can also find them on Amazon, but I believe these ones came from the Target dollar section. I really like them. They feel like real snow, like they're like packable. And then I have a little wooden snowman. I thought it was really fitting since it's kind of like a snowy theme over here with the faux snowballs. And then moving this way, I have this flocked 6-foot tree that I found at Walmart. This was $35, and then last Christmas I actually purchased 2 more after Christmas, and they were half off, so I paid like $17.50 each for these. I love these trees. I think that they are so cute, especially for the price, even when they're not on sale. $35 for a tree of this size with the flocking is such a good deal. I'm hoping that they bring these trees back next year, but I love having this tree in this room. It's such a good sized statement piece without taking up too much space. And then that tree is sitting in this 15-gallon crock. Here is our dining room table. I have a little plant here with some light flocking on it. What I really like about this centerpiece is just how bright it is. There's a few different pieces working on this centerpiece, but they all go together. All right, and then moving to the center of the dining room here. I'm sorry, there's some mess in that corner. I have some decor that I have to put out, some Christmas gifts that I have to wrap up. And then I did find a new wall piece that I need to have hung. I actually picked this up last year, again during an after Christmas sale at Kirkland's.